we bought this place in 2016. It was just a small block, it's 600 acres. We've got some river over the other side, the Yadgina Brook, which it's a big system going right through several farms, which Rachel and her team are getting together and fixing up. This was a little bit of an offshoot off that. Very, very, very ugly scalded salt, severely affected salt actually. Very waterlogged the paddocks around it and everything, so we decided when we bought the place that it certainly needed something happening, because the area around Moora is very flat country. It's renowned for flooding and water sitting on, being very clay and heavy soil, so we just did a few changes. It wasn't big cost to do. A couple of drains, diverted the water a little bit so it wasn't flooding the paddocks. Once we got that right, we then concentrated on basically fixing up these scalded areas, which, as you can see, it's in a bit over a year. What we've created here, it's gone from an absolute eyesore to something that's now looking quite nice, and I would say in the next few years you won't even notice that it was a scalded area. It was a very wet year that it was planted. Ian once again put the moulds up of the dirt here. As you can see, it's that we had a few losses, but it was such a terrifically wet year that he planted. He got bogged a lot of times, being such a wet area, but we were quite shocked at how well the whole all the trees have done here. We did get a few losses because of it, but as you can see, it's come up terrific. Yeah. No, I don't think I'd do anything different, Rach. As far as anything, I don't really think you could do anything much different with the advice that we got from both yourself and Ian. Once again, on the scalded areas, I was actually wondering how we would actually get anything to grow there. I thought we were basically going to be putting the trees to this side and hiding the salt, not being able to get any plants to grow on that. I was actually amazed at what we've got growing there, the salt bush and the other, a lot of bottle brushes have actually taken in those areas. It's been quite amazing. No, I wouldn't pick anything different there at all. It was funny when we first brought this block. There was the previous owners. There was a lot of suckers and things on the block itself, and we did buy the place to crop. I don't run any sheep over here, so we did knock those suckers over, which a lot of people were a little bit upset about us doing. But basically we need to get them off the country that we could actually make money out of, and basically moved those trees onto an area like these and against the river. And I think we've actually got the block now looking how it should look. The same people that were a little bit upset with what we're doing are now actually coming and saying what a wonderful site this is now. And you've got to, these areas have to be fixed. You know, there's a couple of reasons. It's a really bad eyesore. To me, it gives farming a bad name. People driving past and just thinking that farmers don't really care about their country, where I'm pretty certain 90% of farmers do care about their country. It's just that some farmers don't know the channels to go down. Rachel and yourself in Moora is trying to get the message out to people that she's on board and can help you, and it's just a pity more people weren't taking it up. Funding definitely got it happening a lot quicker, because this was quite a big project that we were doing here. and it would have been a very expensive project because there's this and the river system. We've got another area over there that we haven't done yet that's got to be done. The Yadgina Brook, which is quite an important ecosystem that goes right through from Wallaby through to Moora, it was a dying creek. It really was a sad sight, and the farmers have all banded together, thanks to Rachel, and the river, that creek system now is absolutely incredible how it's coming, and it's just in a short time span too. We're only talking probably, 8 years that it's been started on, and I think in 10 to 15 years it's going to be a great drive on the Midlands Road going through here, this whole system, because all the farmers have got on board and are making it look a lot neater than what it was.